Hopefully you have now completed this task here with the one this Denary to binary, and you are then ready to do the next part. Now what we are going to look at doing now is we're going to reverse this process. So in the first example we converted a binary number into a Denary number, so a binary number into one that we understand, and now we're going to convert a number that we understand into a binary number, and this process is the reverse of what we've just done. So I'm just going to move this down a little bit so I got a bit of a blank space to work on. Okay. So let's take an example. Let's say for argument's sake I've got a number and I've got the number, we'll do 54. Okay, so how do I convert 54 into a binary value? Well, this is what we do. We use a table again. So I'm going to draw the table. So 1 to 8, 64, 32, 16, 8, 4, 2 and 1. And then I'm just going to draw the table in like I've just done. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to look at this and basically say, right, 54, how am I going to make this number up using only these numbers here that I've got? So how do we turn this into that? Well, fortunately, it's quite easy. So what we do is we look at this. Does 54, is that bigger than 128? Well, no, it's not. So 54 is smaller, so I'm going to put a 0 in there. Then we do the same then, we look at 64. Is 64 bigger? Well, 64 is bigger than 54, so we put a 0 here. Now all of a sudden we've got 32. Now 32 is smaller, so we put a 1 here. Now what we then have to do is we have to work out then what's left. So if I put 54 and then I say minus 32, I'll just move this back up so you can see a bit more. So 54 and then we say minus 32, we can see that we then have 22 left. So we need to make now 22. That's fine. Well, if I add 16 in, 16 is the next. So I'm going to take 16 off this. That then, let's work it out very quickly. That becomes a 1, that's a 0, that's a 6. So I now need to find 6. Now if I look, I've got 8 there. Well, 8 is too big, so I'm going to put a 0. But look, we've got 4, so we can take 4 away. So then all I need is 2. So as I go through this, and go in each time and working down. So 2 now is all I need, so that's okay, and look, my number is done. So 54 in binary is 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. So let's try another number. I'm just going to move this down ever so slightly, and we're going to erase this because I'm not going to need it anymore. Let's try another number. Now let's try a number such as 72. So I'm going to try and work out the number 72. So we start off 1 to 8, 64, 32, 16, 8, 4, 2 and 1. Ooh, and then we draw a table. In my case, we draw a table badly. Okay, so how do we work out 72? So we're trying to work out now our number 72. Well, obviously 1 to 8 is too big, so we're going to put a 0 there. 64, yep, that's okay. So we're going to put a 1 there straight away. So we have 72 minus 64. So then all we got to do is we got to work out then the difference between these two. So obviously then that's too small, so we borrow, so that becomes a 0. So we work out that's 8. So if you look at that number now, that seems fairly easy, isn't it? We only need 8 left. Well, look at this. That one there, look, is spot on. So I'm going to skip and I'm going to put 1 there. So I can tell you now that 72, the number 72 is equal to 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. I'm going to do one more with you. Let's say we've got a large number. We're going to go for 250. So I've got a number 250. We start off and do the process exactly the same again. So 128, 64, 32, 16, 8, 4, 2 and 1. Draw on a table and let's get the process started. So straight away, 250. Does 128 fit in? Yes, it does. So we put that there. Now what we need to do is we need now to work out the difference between 250 and 128. Now if we work this out very quickly, I can tell you now to the answer. It's going to be 122. So we carry on going. So I need now to find 122. So 64. So we've got 1 in 64, so we're going to take 64 away from that. Which leaves me with 58. Well, I still need to find 58, so 32 is okay, so we're going to use 32, so I'm going to take 32 away from that, which leaves me then with 26. In fact, minus 32 leaves me with 26. Okay, so we have got 16 on offer, so we're going to take 16. And then let's take 16 away from that, and we're left with 10. Now I'm sure you can work out what we're going to do, and you'll get faster and faster and faster at doing these. If I'm trying to make 10, well, I've got an 8 and I've got a 2 there. So I'm going to put that there, the 8. So that leaves me with 2. Well, 4 is too big, 2 is good. So we've just done a very quick calculation, and 250 is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0. Now, if you want to pause this video and go through those very quickly again, you are more than welcome to, or rewind it rather, but I do have another task for you. What I'd like you to do is visit the link below this video, and you will see there's a task there called Task 2, Denary to Binary. So in there, I have a number of questions that I'd like you to answer, and I want you to put your answer in as binary. So you'll type them in as 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, or so forth. You're again going to need some paper, and you are going to need your pen again.